everyone. It's so good to be back with all of you after 6 weeks. And let's just namaskar and then raise our kundalini and put ourselves in bandhan and settle down in thoughtless awareness as much as we can. We're gonna start with the 3 mantras and then a talk of Shri Mataji of 1995 on this day, the 7th of May. And there will be no more talking anymore, so after Shri Mataji's talk we'll go straight into meditation, and then you can turn your volume off if you like, and so that when the live broadcast finishes you can stay in meditation if you wish. So everybody have a wonderful day, and let's enjoy being in meditation together.
Sahasrara mantras. For Sri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Really first look back what we and big mountains, they look as if they are witness to whatever has been happening. Now we have to really first look back what we have achieved. That is important, because if you are climbing up on a hill, if you look back, you get a shock and you may fall down. So normally people say never look back. But a person who has earned some treasure, he again and again goes and counts it and finds out how much he has got, and every time he sees that, he enjoys. So to know relatively what we have got and how we have achieved something will definitely give you greater strength of mind and richness of life. The first thing that has happened to you, I would say, which is very important, is this, that you have felt this all-pervading power. That shows that you must have been great seekers of truth, honest, sincere, sensible, that just coming to my program, you felt the vibrations. And after that, you started settling down into it. So many of you have felt it. Suddenly, and they were amazed, and they were shocked and surprised. They wanted to test whether it is true or not. But then you were confident, you found it, that you got definitely a new dimension in your life, and that you are feeling this all-pervading power of divine love. I'll take one lecture sufficient to describe this all-pervading power. But what you got out of it is the essence of it, one has to know, is a complete freedom. You have achieved your complete freedom. First of all, the freedom has come to you, first of all, most important, is from your ego. This wall of ego you have crossed. You have got out of the bondage of this ego, which was really so much full of problems for you. So many things this ego does of which you are not aware. Firstly, a person who is egoist doesn't mind hurting anyone. He hurts, but if he is hurt, he doesn't like it. Immediately start crying. Especially, I've seen people who have too much ego are very easily hurt, but they don't understand how many people they have hurt already and how many are really frightened of such a person. So you got rid of your ego. It is sinful to hurt any other human being for anything, for whatever may be the reason that you feel you should hurt another. The first is the revenge. The idea of revenge is there, that I must take a revenge on the person who has hurt me or has done some wrong to me or something of that kind. This idea of revenge comes when you react. Some react very violently. I've seen people murdering each other in the name of revenge, killing their own kith and kin, killing their fellow men, their countrymen all over the world is some sort of a stupid idea of revenge. But if you go to the subtle side of revenge, what is it? What revenge have you taken? Supposing there is somebody who has troubled you, you are angry with that person, and you have killed that person, so you have actually saved him. He won't have to suffer from guilty conscience, he won't have to do anything, it's just finished. What is the revenge is? The revenge should be only by which a person gets out of his idea of killing others. Like a sword never fights a sword, it fights the shield. In the same way, the revenge that we think we can take on another person is not a revenge. Because any action you take in the name of revenge comes back to you and hurts you much more. So many things can happen if a person in the name of revenge starts acting. Now, for example, these days, you know, in the whole world, there's so much of revenge going on, even in the name of God. Taking revenge because certain people are following some religion or they are doing something else that you are doing. Working out this kind of a revenge. What is happening is that you are just killing people, destroying them, who do not even understand what sort of a revenge you are taking. People are putting bombs and putting all kinds of things. And by that, thousands of innocent people one is killing. So what kind of a revenge have you taken? They don't deserve any revenge. So this revenge, when it explodes, can destroy so many innocent people and it will definitely react on you. You cannot get away with it. It's a very long process of this revenge. I have told you about Bermuda Triangle, what they say, that so many blacks were taken, slaves, and were drowned in that area. So their spirits, they are saying, are haunting on the people who are passing by, mostly the whites, and they just drown them. So it's a very long process, and all that I need not discuss at this auspicious occasion. But I have to say that when we take a revenge, every action has a reaction. So somehow you have got out of that idea of revenge. Just out of that idea. There's another thing, that if you don't take revenge and leave it to God, it acts. It acts. Not only that, but the divine power takes into its own control how to really give a good lesson to that person or to that community or to that kind of organization which is taking a revenge on you. You don't have to worry. I'll have to tell you that in these 25 years I've seen people have been extremely unkind. Many organizations, many so-called religions and all kinds of things have been after us. Media has been after us. Take the example of French media. They tried to trouble us so much and tried to bring bad name to us. Doesn't matter. The media people now, 3 of them who went to India are now under warrant, and if they go to India, they will be arrested. I didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. Secondly, the same media, the same newspapers are all bankrupt. You didn't do anything about it. You didn't go and say that they should become bankrupt. You didn't take any revenge. Why should we? Why should we take any revenge? Because we are not bothered as to what happens. We are not bothered as to what these people have done to us. But legally they are now involved in such a way that they are under warrant, and if they go to India, they will be arrested. And the whole of French government is with them. All of them are trying so much, but this punishment is on their head. In their lifetime, they didn't have to die or anything. In their lifetime, they have got it. So, you have got this special power that you don't have to take revenge or you have to just forgive. Just forgive, and the forgiveness will look after the whole arrangement of how to bring the other person to its proper path. So, once you are out of this idea of revenge, you really feel very peaceful, extremely peaceful. Because this peace that you have within yourself is not unnatural, it's not mental, but it just happens to you. It's all right, so what? If they have said they have done anything wrong to us, why should we? So many things are there which I can tell you have worked out automatically. Now in Turkey, they told me that there is some boy who is from England, and he went and told the media something against Sahaja, and it was all published. But in the court, he confessed that whatever I said was wrong. Nobody went and told him, nobody threatened him, nothing happened. So from your point of view, you must understand that you are not going to get into any mess of taking revenge of any kind, because you belong to the government of God. And this government is extremely alert, very genuine, and also extremely efficient. And as far as you are concerned, you are a citizen. of that great kingdom. So what you have achieved is the citizenship of this great kingdom of God, where you should feel absolutely secured. The man who is secured is never afraid. Never afraid. So you have also got rid of your fear. Man is in the, I don't know why he is afraid of this and afraid of that and worries about this and worries about that. It's something surprising how they worry about their health, worry about their family, their children, their house, all sorts of things. But Sahaja yogis don't. They don't. We have no worry. It all works out. Why should we worry? That instrument of worry is over. It's finished, I think, is gone out of order. And what you are now in a state where you just have no time to worry because you are enjoying yourself. This fear I have seen in people works so much that so many diseases people get out of fear. So many diseases. Especially most of these left-sided diseases people get out of fear. What is there to fear? This is like you beat the Mother Earth saying that there's a snake. There's no snake, but you may just feel that way and you may go on. With this fear, anybody, any kind of a idea about a phantom or someone or some sort of a big devil standing somewhere, it is all nonsense. For you, it doesn't exist. Say in the darkness you are walking, so you see forms and things, and some people say, I saw one on a tree, some sort of a form. It doesn't exist actually, it doesn't exist. But this fear in man makes him think like that. He's afraid of this and afraid of that, and then as a result, he loses his freedom. He becomes slave. Slave to so many people. He's afraid of that such and such man will harm me, such and such man will trouble me. And the whole concept of fear has ruined our family lives. For example, a wife is dominating, husband is dominating. There's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. By fear only you play into their hands. So supposing the wife is dominating, just make fun out of it. If you cannot make the fun in the presence of, say, your wife or your husband, better make it outside, thinking, oh, look at that. It is your special quality now that you can really get rid of your fear completely. What is there to be afraid of wife or afraid of husband? What can he do to you? At the most, he'll kill you. So what? You are going to die in any way. So the fear of death is another nonsense people have. First time when I started my work, everywhere, they asked me, what about death? I said, but just now you are living, why are you asking what about death? So many people ask me question, what about our death? But why do you want to know about it? I'll tell you what about today, just now. So this is another mad idea that we should know about our death, what's going to happen, and whatever happens. Once you are dead, you are finished. You don't have to do anything after that. So what's the use of knowing when you will die, what will happen to you, whatever.